Imagine stepping into a garden bursting with life, vibrant colors, sweet fragrances, and the promise of fresh fruit straight from the earth. Today, I'm taking you on a journey through one of my favorite parts of the garden, the sun-drenched South Back Garden, a place about to transform with new life. Behind me is this vast space, empty now but soon to be alive with some of the most beautiful plants I've carefully chosen. It's not just planting, it's setting the stage for a summer full of color and growth that will keep the garden thriving all season long. Earlier, Aaron kindly tilled a fresh, long row next to our onions and potatoes, perfect for planting Dahlia tubers that have been patiently waiting in the root cellar. Some years I've planted these a bit later, others earlier, but right now, I believe we're still perfectly timed to give these tubers the best chance to flourish. Last winter, I tried wrapping them in plastic wrap, a little experiment, and when I peeked in on them a few times, they looked fantastic. But it's been a while, so today, we'll open that crate together and decide which ones are ready to come out and shine in the garden. The plants we're working with this morning are simply stunning. The Collie Petite Pink Gar stands out with its dense, compact form, only about 20 inches tall but packed with charm. Alongside, we have the Stratosphere White and Pink Picati varieties, which grow a little bigger with longer, more open arms. What makes these plants so special is how densely they bloom, turning the garden into a sea of flowers that demand attention. And then, there's the Superbena Violet Ice, one of my absolute favorites. Right now, they're just stretching out their long arms, but soon, they'll burst into a spectacular show of violet hues that transform any space. Plus, unlike other plants, they don't need spraying for budworm, making them an easy care treasure for any gardener. I'm also excited about a newer variety called Totally Tempted Frosted Violets, a cool pink tone that contrasts beautifully with the warmer pinks of the others. I plan to plant these close but separate enough to keep the look clean and balanced. Around this space, we've got beautiful double blue lilacs, new Stay Classy sand cherries that stay small, and a drift of delicate double pink roses, which came as bare roots and have been slowly settling in. I'm hopeful this will be their breakout season, filling the area with a soft blush of petals that are impossible not to admire. My goal is to create a huge, impactful drift of violet ice that floods the front of this area with color, mixing in the Collie Petite Pink Gar and Kuthia varieties for texture and depth. Gardens are like living stories, some parts evolve quickly, others take their time, but each step shapes the beauty of the whole. Once these plants are in, we'll finish with mulch, so the garden stays neat and vibrant, without the worry of making a mess during planting. The process itself is straightforward: lay out the plants, dig holes with the 3-inch auger, use biotone starter fertilizer, plant, and water in. Simple steps, but the results will be breathtaking. I'm already imagining how this space will look in just a few weeks, full, colorful, and alive with growth. We're leaving a few holes open for perennials, and I've added some Supertunia Mini Vista White along the front to brighten things up with clean, eye-catching pops of white. Walking through the garden, the Superbena Violet Ice sweeps along the border, creating a stunning ribbon of color, while the Collie Petites nestle among roses and sand cherries in smaller groups. There's even room to add perennials to fill a few open spaces, keeping the garden dynamic and ever-evolving. Some plants need a little TLC, like a struggling evergreen and a rose that needs replacing, but that's the nature of gardening, constant care and adjustment. Beyond the annual beds, the strawberry beds are thriving, vibrant, lush, and already dotted with ripe fruit despite being planted just a few weeks ago. We've been picking strawberries daily for almost a month now, a delicious reminder of how rewarding patience and care can be. These raised beds, over 30 inches tall and made of cedar, are a dream for growing strawberries, layered carefully with rich soil and organic matter to give the plants everything they need to flourish. The Honey-O strawberries, which take a little longer to ripen, are just starting to show promise, and I can't wait for those juicy, sweet berries to flood the bed soon. What's truly amazing is how quickly these plants have adapted and thrived in the raised beds. It feels like a little victory, seeing something we planned for years finally coming to life so beautifully. The runners spreading, the leaves glossy and vibrant, it's a testament to patience and good soil. As I move around the beds, I can't help but feel the energy of the garden growing stronger every day. Each strawberry is a small miracle, a reward for the hard work put in through the chilly months and early spring. And speaking of hard work, I'm reminded of how important it is to nurture every part of this space, the soil, the plants, and even the quiet moments spent tending to them. Watching the strawberries grow, from runners to full, juicy berries, I'm reminded how every little detail matters, from soil layers to sunlight to careful planting. Whether it's June-bearing or ever-bearing varieties like Seascape and Honeyway, this garden promises a bounty of flavor all season long. And it's not just about the plants, it's about the joy, the effort, and the life that gardening brings into every day.